Keep your beast under control. What's our next plan? Be mindful. Always assessing the situation. It's a habit I can't seem to break. Understood. Allow me to demonstrate. This is but a taste of... I was just admiring the scenery. It's easy to forget the beauty around us when we're always focused on the next fight. All right, let's keep moving. Still much to explore. You're finished. Impressive. You have a delicate touch. When you want to. Show me what you've got. I'm always eager for a challenge. I cut this doubt aside long ago.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Corbin?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar. Mostly food supply. The Greybeards tend not to get... Well, it's kind of an... Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing... Really? Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering. Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to... Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Those bears are making Miss Temba so angry. I hope you can do something about them.
Yes? What did you need? Always prepared, remember? I keep a few spares on hand just in case I encounter a particularly draining situation. Oh, what is it? Spells? My systems are a bit unorthodox when it... But I've been experimenting with incorporating spell tome schematics into my combat techniques. Precisely. Think of it as incorporating the spell's essence into my own magical framework. It's a complex process, but if I can successfully adapt its structure, I should be able to emulate its effects. No worries. It's not as if knowledge is going anywhere. Let me know when you've acquired something suitable for my particular needs. How is this discussion productive to our mission directives? All right, if you say so. To more adventures, then. A warm fire and a good meal. What more could one ask for after a long day of adventuring? Always eager to expand my tactical options. Let's see what you've acquired. Excellent. I'll put these new spells to good use.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
Those bears are making Miss Timba so angry. I hope you can do
Pardon me,
something
my
about it.
lady. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
This has to be the worst place in Skyrim. My business is falling. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had in... Are you kidding? Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd.
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Mind yourself. There's a vicious bear on the loose. Ithron needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Vampires? That might change things. Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Ithran expects of me.
I knew I heard something.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. If Isran is anything, he's been working on that place for years now. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Regarding our new recruit, Gunma. At first glance, one might dismiss him as a simple brute. Loud, aggressive, focused on a simple beat. That would be a tactical error. He tracked that bear for 2 weeks. He had the patience to learn its patterns and the self-control not to engage until the conditions were optimal. I approve of his methods. His tactics are messy, primal even, but they are effective precisely because they are unpredictable. A disciplined legionnaire knows how to counter a fellow soldier. Much more difficult to strategize against a man who thinks like the wild. Isran chose well. Oh, what is it? Affirmative.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth?
Snug.
Some say it was built by the dwarves.
That's more like it.
I don't believe a word of it though.
What's our next plan? Stay focused.
What happened to you, Pavel?
The Forsworn have taken Kolskager mine. We're the only ones left.
Gods. You two head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl.
Kolskager mine is lost. Was. Forsworn came in the night. Hopefully Skaggy will send word to the Jarl. I'd be grateful. But I wouldn't go there if I were you. There's a whole group of them with axes and magic on their side. You'd never stand a chance.
So you're skilled with the blades?
predictable. All according to plan.
Damn faithless Imperials.
Watch it.
That's close enough. That's close enough. Back off. Here.
I'd like to think that one day I could trust you.
Haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Just look around, will you? Isran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Yes, that was my point. I felt it was rather clear. Look, what is it you want from me? Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to? Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right.
If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least one intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you? Well, then I'm very sorry, but I can't just walk away from this project yet. I understand that, but I really can't leave here without at least one. A single gyro would be enough, I think. Believe me, this is useful stuff.
What's our next plan of action? Careful now.
Just one gyro. I understand. A single gyro would be enough. Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go? Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
What's my strategy? All right then. Oh, what is it? Be mindful. I'd rather fight for my life than live it. Very well. Oh, what is it? Careful now.
Isran knows how to fight
lose,
those
huh?
monsters. He's been preparing for this day for a long time. I'm glad we're finally taking the fight to those monsters.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Impressive conjuration skills. What now? Stay focused.
This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please, just listen before your friend here loses his patience. It's about me and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured out this part already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. He just became absorbed, obsessed. It was kind of sick, actually. The prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong? That was the plan, yes. Assuming the rest of them can trust a vampire. Come on, I'll need your help to convince them. If you run into any trolls, just remember they're more scared of you than you are of them. Well...
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Why? Because of that story about the prophecy? About some vampire trying to put the sun out? Do you actually believe any of that? Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go to for any... The wizards know about all kinds of things that people Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit. Here we are. Yes. The welcome I received felt really cold, even by vampire standards. My father. After all these years, that's the first thing he asked me. I trust you have the scroll. Yes, I have the scroll, gods. Thanks. Sorry, I have a whole host of emotions I don't know how to... My family. It probably wasn't what you'd call normal. Yeah, let's move. I'm glad you're here with me.
Serana, I didn't expect to see you again, least of all here in the Lion's Den. You look well.
Fate enjoys irony, it seems. I appreciate the kind word, but I must look awful. Trekking across Skyrim doesn't do one's complexion any favors. Naturally, Isran's hospitality leaves much to be desired. The same can be said about his fort. It's even grimmer than I expected. Still, far better than my father's alternative.
Your father's plan was monumental in the worst possible way. Walking away from it, Elder Scroll in hand, that took courage. Or recklessness. Either way, I'm glad you chose us.
Me too, I think. It feels nice to be welcomed warmly for once. I've had enough family drama to last a few centuries. Your company has proven to be much more agreeable.
We're quite the odd little band. A vampire at my side was never on my list of probabilities.
How about a friend?
Low likelihood. But it's happened before, and the chance of it happening again has increased significantly as of late.
So, you know your way with a blade. Another day in Skyrim. I'm still trying to decide which is more unpredictable, the weather or the inhabitants.
This isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Isran needs me, it must be pretty bad. I wonder what we're up against here. I want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. I've done all I can on my own. I need a little inspiration. I've always been fascinated with Dwemer artifacts. I take them apart, poke around in their guts, and try to figure things out. But as luck would have it, I've tracked down the... So, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me?
What now? This is what I've got. Ready if you are.
Well, this isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Isran needs me, it must be pretty bad. I wonder what we're up against here. I want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. I've done all I can on my own. I've always been fascinated with Dwemer, but as luck would have it, so, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me? Hope you're getting along with... It's sort of a random assortment of things. See anything useful? Mm-hmm.
Hey, easy on the sniffing, all right?
Yes? What did you need? Affirmative.
If you're putting yourself in harm's way, you'd best be prepared. Take these. I found another beast hiding from the light of day. He's holed up with a group of bandits. We need to destroy him before he turns his comrades into a brood of vampires. Eastrun had a surprising stockpile of weapons and armor. Take a look. Fight bravely, friend.
What's our next plan? What would you like to store? All right then.